Brentford 2, Chelsea 2 at the G-Tech Community Stadium yesterday, the 13th of September 2025. This is my reaction. Why is nobody talking about the Chelsea coach role in that draw? Chelsea spawned a golden opportunity to go top of the Premier League table by drawing that game against a team that has sold 3 of its best strikers. Tony is not there. Mboma has been sold. Wisa has been sold. And we could not beat Brentford. In fact, we made Brentford look so good. I was shocked. I was amazed. The Chelsea coach chose to rotate the team so badly that it backfired. Why not win the game at hand before you start thinking of the game in midweek? I know we have Champions League match in midweek against Bayern, but for God's sake, win the match at hand before you start thinking of the next game. Now look at where his decision has left us. The team was rotated so wholesomely that the whole team became disjointed. No cohesion, no rhythm, no rhyme. I could not believe I was watching Chelsea, the world champions, in the first half of that game. Buonanotte, the new signing from Brighton, playing as a number 10. Fofana playing as a right back. And Reece James and Gusto were not injured. They were okay to play that game. Fofana kept passing the ball backwards, even when he had acres of space in front of him to move. We had players that were okay, that were fit to play that game and win it comfortably for us. But Maresca decided, for reasons best known to him, to rotate. He did this so many times last season, and we either drew or lost in games that he did that. He appears not to have learned anything from that. Now look at it. Brentford, for God's sake. Brentford. Does Gittins know what he's doing in Chelsea? For most times, it appeared that he did not know why he was putting on that Chelsea shirt. I did not see anything he did right. One-on-one dribbles he could not do. He could not make good passes. Who scouts players for Chelsea? Why can't we get it right like Liverpool, like Arsenal? For God's sake, how do you sell Madueke and bring in a player like Gittins? He's not better than Sancho. Now it is clear that Chelsea does not have the bench because obviously the Chelsea coach tried to play his bench, his reserves. Look at the result that we have gotten. If he had not brought in the big players like Palmer and Reece James, Chelsea would have lost that game. Please, Maresca should stop these experiments. It does not work. You can use those players for the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. The Premier League, we want to win the Premier League this season. We are world champions, for God's sake. We want to win the Premier League because we can and we have the players to win the Premier League. Stop these wild experiments. Now, on the positive side, I like what Palmer did when he stepped in. As usual, he was on top of his game. Look at some of the skills that he produced. Look at that first goal, the goal that he scored. I saw that cold celebration. I was thrilled. And Caicedo's blaster, that should rank for goal of the week. Reece James too really gave a lot. That's my reaction. Please, Maresca, stop these experiments. It's not helping us. Chelsea fans were disturbed. Chelsea fans were not happy. Where I watched that game, they were not happy and they complained a lot. They were saying that the rotation was too much. If you are introducing new players into the team, it has to be gradual. You start by giving them minutes. And then when they are fit and have adapted enough, you start giving them like 45 minutes. And when they get much better, they can play the full match. Please, 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 Maresca, stop these experiments. Chelsea fans were not happy at all yesterday with the result of that match. We are Chelsea. We should be doing better because we are current world champions.